You mentioned science, and I feel like a human-computer interaction, usability, and UX were more of a science 20 years ago. We read you and your and Rolf Mollich's work on heuristic evaluation. You had your studies on how many users you should have in a usability test. And there were, you could go online and find research on typography, on navigation. Now I hardly see this anymore. Am I just overseeing it, or is that the case?
I think you're right. I mean, this is very depressing, actually, that I think that the universities and academia has really failed the practitioners or the users, which is the real point. I mean, billions of people around the world are not being empowered by technology and being oppressed. And part of the blame lies on university professors and graduate PhD students and graduate students who do their projects on very esoteric, irrelevant things that don't matter to anybody except 3 other professors. And that was always back when I was doing research. My goal was always to make a difference in the world, not to write a paper that 3 other people would say, oh, that's a great, brilliant paper. Papers are irrelevant. Impact is what's important. And yeah, if you go and read like what used to be the leading research conferences or the leading science journal, research journals in human-computer interaction, just reading the titles that like irrelevant, basically, to any practical purpose. And it's not because there's nothing that needs to be researched. Going back to this point about AI, AI has made like an entire revolution in how we use computers. And there's a lot to be investigated in how people actually use it, right? So it's not acceptable that AI evolution is being driven only by the AI scientists and the programmers and engineers. We need to have user experience, usability designers, our area, including the research part of it. And I mentioned in my introduction that there's a fair amount of good empirical research on AI, but virtually all of it comes out of not HCI, human-computer interaction research groups. It comes out of economics departments and management, whatever they're called, MBA programs, those type business schools. Because they're studying how the economy is changing, which is it is a big revolution to the economy, but it's also a big revolution to users. So our type of academics should study it as well, and they don't.
So we fail.
We have failed. Yeah, I mean, that is one of the depressing points actually about the evolution in the last few decades, that the academics went off on a tangent rather than continuing to pursue what's needed to empower humanity with better computers.